Good morning, everyone. SoulSilver. We are playing some more Pokemon, SoulSilver, Nuzlocke. Last time we took out the first gym. We had 2 deaths, unfortunately. We were able to catch a few more Pokemon to add to our team. And I just had the realization as we were ending that I messed up. Because I have an egg that I want to hatch, and I need somewhere that I haven't gotten an encounter yet to hatch it. So we are heading straight back right now. To Cherry Grove City, which is the one place we haven't gotten an encounter yet. I mean, I suppose we could go over to the Ruins of Alph, but I think that it's more worth it to go all the way back to Cherry Grove instead. I am very excited for these next 2 gyms to be done, because at that's going to be our threshold, I feel like. We can't evolve most of our Pokemon until after we beat the next 2 gyms. And at that point, we're going to have this nice little level off point where all of our Pokemon are going to be evolved, several at their fully evolved states. I think that's going to go a long way. Namely, so we'll be able to evolve Ekans. We're going to get, let's see, yeah, Ekans can evolve, Magikarp can evolve, Bellsprout can evolve, Pidgey can evolve before the second gym, but we also don't want to use Pidgey for that gym. And I'm a little nervous now, thinking about that gym as well. Whitney is going to be rough if we don't get lucky. Whitney is notorious as a run-ender for Nuzlockes, which I think is partially because she uses a single-stage Pokemon, and we've got this, ragtag bunch of lower-level Pokemon, or lower unevolved Pokemon, there we go. I also forgot we need to pick up the package from Mom. So that's why I have it set to send money to Mom. I did not do that last time, and I kind of wish I had. We might have found something useful. I'm not super expecting it to. And now that we are in Cherry Grove, unfortunately, we have the fun task of hatching an egg. So I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. Do we want to nickname? Yes. And this one is always going to be an easy one for me. 'Tis the Bagel. If you're not familiar with the Bagel, they are my cohort in content creation. Great friend of the channel. check out their stream. They stream weekday mornings on Twitch at Bagelodian. Okay. And I think because of how this is working, I'm not sure, but we may just be able to evolve them immediately here. Nope. We'll work on that. So we're not going to be using them right now. We basically need to wait until they are able to evolve. Ruins of Alf is the next encounter spot we technically have available, but I don't feel like it's a great one for us, and I don't know if it's worth doing right now. I mean, it's a basically guaranteed Xatu. And Xatu is Flying Psychic. It's not a great Pokemon, and it might have a use later. I suppose it could be good for, like, Chuck, but we do also have, like, a bunch of good Pokemon for Chuck already. I feel like waiting on that one might be better. Which means it is time to head down to the Union Cave instead. I believe Union Cave does have a couple good options for us. Let me double check here. Yeah, it looks like Geodude or Zubat. Which, Zubat is another one that will be great once we can evolve it. It has the extra bonus of being a happiness evolution on its highest form, which means you basically get to skip Golbat and go straight to Crobat, which is kind of awesome. Especially since Crobat is really good. Speaking of things that are good against Chuck. So yeah, part of the reason I'm thinking that way with Ruins of Alph is one of the things that we can do. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that Mark didn't have Intimidate. I am really annoyed now. That would have made that would be something that would make Ekans worth using more often. But yeah, Ruins of Alph has a couple other different encounters that you can get later. We can come back with Surf, for example, if we haven't found a Wooper yet, which would be awesome. We can come back, and I believe there's a Headbutt location there too. And I think there's some stuff that's underground. So we can think about what our options are and go from there. Union Cave. Okay. So it's Geodude, Rattata, Zubat, Onix. We already have a Rattata, or had a Rattata. Yeah, I think Cynical as the lead is probably fine. Everything here is like under level 7 anyway. And we get a Geodude. Awesome. Geodude will be a pretty solid teammate. No pun intended. A prime reason for us having a prime reason for the trait evolutions as well to be good. Being able to jump from Golem immediately, or to Golem immediately, is awesome. Having a good tanky Pokemon is good, and it gives us some coverage we didn't have previously. Honestly, would be good. It will be potentially very good for the next gym as well. I don't know if they will have learned a good rock move by then. They might have something like Rollout. I don't know offhand. Wow. That snore sound effect is kind of awesome. Okay, and it looks like, unfortunately, we did just name something Markman, even though he has Geodude as one of his preferences. So it looks like our Geodude is going to be Cheese. Welcome to the Team Cheese. Who is Wade, and why are they calling? A Weedle got away from me. Oh my gosh. Can you remove... I shouldn't have accepted that. That's what I'm learning now. I should not have accepted that. Zubat is the one thing that Cynical is not great against here. X items, aka money. are you? There's light. A cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Oh, this is the fire breather? That's unfortunate. Why did they roar into my grass type? I don't... They may have Ember, if anything, but I'm not super put out about it. There's a pretty good variety of trainers down here. We've got the fire breather, we've got hikers. And actually, we're going to go ahead and repel here just for efficiency. Oh, hey, Rock Tomb. What was that bug, Jim? You're about ready to be very sad? So we just got Rock Tomb, which I know is teachable to Geodude. I don't know who else. Wait, what? Is that not right? What did I miss? I feel like I missed something. Man, regular repels suck. I totally missed that there was a path over here. Oh no, my defense! Glad it wasn't sturdy. That could have been annoying. Glad it wasn't sturdy. That could have been annoying. Level cap is currently 17. No on poison powder. There goes Hiker Russell. That looks like another fire breather. We'll skip that guy. Not sure what that guy is. I roam far and wide. Pokemaniac? Yeah. Perfect. There are so many of these encounters that if we had lost Cynical would be really rough. We have a bunch of Pokemon that are pretty much across the board weak to like water and ground, which is fine for the most, or water and rock, sorry. And in a couple cases ground, but we do have flyers. Instantly. Repel wears off. Instant encounter on the first step. This should be Route 33. It is raining. I don't know if that makes a difference. Or if that's just a consistent thing. There's a couple apricorns. Go ahead and encounter this hiker. Okay, it looks like it's always raining here. We've got 2 potential encounters. If we go out during the day. If we go at night, we're guaranteed to get a Zubat, though. We can either get a Hoppip or a Spearow. Which could be okay, honestly. Spearow could be okay. Hoppip could be okay-ish. It's another one where I don't know the moveset well enough to know if Jumpluff is good in this version of the game. Like, I don't think... The main thing I think of with Jumpluff is stuff like setting Tailwind. So I'm not sure how good they are in other areas. He's gonna seclude himself in the mountains because a kid didn't give him his phone number? We're Team Rocket. We broke up you broke up a while ago. Give me a break. We haven't broken up. Well, we did, but we came back together to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Shut up and beat it. Okay, that was Kurt, I believe. They actually take a moment to really emphasize it this time. We're gonna poke our head in over here. Rest our Pokemon. And I think we're going to step away for just a moment again. I'm going to mess with the clock again. And we're also going to evolve our... let me double check here. What level does Graveler evolve? 30. So we're not going to get that evolution yet. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and move it back to night. I would rather get that Golbat or Zubat guarantee, and we'll come back. Yeah, Hoppip and Spearow can wait. Okay, it is night again. And while I was off, I went ahead and also made sure that we could level Bagel up. I didn't specifically mention that before, but that is one of the other things that I'm going to be expediting, is things like happiness evolutions, just because, again, it doesn't cost you anything except time. There's no risk to just sit there and walk back and forth in place until you have maxed out happiness, but it takes time. And I would like to not do that. I have had my fill of experience with that. Okay, we don't want Cynical here, because they are at level 16 and I could accidentally overlevel them if we end up having to do a couple Rattata fights on the way. Nope, first try Zubat. Perfect. I don't think we have any Crobat fans, so this might be another full random. Haven't had one of those in a little bit. Okay, Zubat is going to be Ashura. Another returning name from my Pokemon Reborn run. Awesome. So let's go ahead and take a moment here to get everything up to snuff and just switch things around a little bit. We're actually gonna put Bellsprout away temporarily, as well as Magikarp. The next couple areas, we shouldn't need Bellsprout. I think we're through the majority of those hikers. We're going to put Bellsprout back in our party after this gym, but the Bug Gym and Team Rocket, we shouldn't need Bellsprout. Magikarp, we need to wait until we've beaten 2 more gyms for them to evolve. So 17 is the cap. I'm gonna give just some individual levels here. That's a big one. Get up to Quilava. Bagel gets Metronome. I'm not sure how far it is before we get a Shiny Stone. So for the time being, Bagel is probably still not going to be super useful here, but having another relatively bulky teammate with some okay status moves is probably not bad. Sharply lowered. Sweet Kiss causes confusion. 75% rate. Extra sensory is an 80 pound. Okay. Forgot about that. And Yawn is awesome. We definitely would prefer that over Metronome. Metronome can be very clutch if you get extremely lucky, but it's not consistent, it's not reliable, so I don't want to risk it. I am really amused that we have multiple. We don't have the second person yet on our team, but we do have 2 Pokemon that will end up with names that are cheese related, at least. Yes. So we've got Rock Throw, as well as the TM for Rock Tomb. Looks like a decent stat spread for a Geodude. Magnitude, yes please. Speaking of unreliable but clutch moves. Astonish is really mediocre. I don't know if when Ashura is going to learn any good moves. That's the biggest problem with Zubat in a lot of earlier versions, especially, is until they got access to some more reliable moves, there's Bite. That'll work. They had stuff like the crappy version of Leech Life. And obviously Supersonic is a status move, not a reliable one. Zubat is fast, and that's about it. Extra fast. Yes. Okay. That works. And you know what? I think you know what? No. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's deal with Rocket here. Well, that's several fights. Sorry, that'll have to wait. You know Team Rocket? They're an evil gang that uses Pokemon. They were supposed to have disbanded. They're at the well. Letting off Slowpoke tails for sale. I'm gonna give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke's old Kurt is on the way. Ooh, netball. That could be good. Slowpoke have disappeared. The Forest Protector must be angry. It's a bad omen. I'm trying to remember what all Team Rocket uses here. Took off when I shot at him, but then I took a tumble, landed hard on my back. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished him. Show them how gutsy you are in my place. Okay. I'm gonna hope they're using Zubat. I feel like that's, like, Rattata and Zubat feel like a pretty solid possibility. If Cheese gets up to 16, we're gonna swap. But I figured we'll give them a little bit of a debut here. Free super potion. I love the little R's for the rocket encounters. It's clever. There's our Zubat. It's kind of what I was hoping for, because Rock Throw is going to be super effective against the flying type. Ekans, huh? Well, Wrap is going to do 1 damage. And I think any magnitude should take them out pretty handily. Unless it was one of the, like, under 5s. We'll finish this fight, and then we'll swap out. I'm often labeled as the scariest and coolest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to mess with our business. Proton. Okay. He gets his own trainer screen. Doesn't matter where you go, there's always someone who doesn't agree with us. Crit at the perfect time. Team Rocket was broken up 3 years ago. We continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be a problem for our mission. Be very afraid of what's to come. Way to go, Rafe. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Free ride back to town. You handled yourself like a pro. Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now they've come back. I have a bad feeling about it. It pleased me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you. This is all I have for now. Fastball could be really useful. That's good for things that run away in early turns. I don't know what these do. I feel like I need to start saying no to people. So I'm not getting interrupted constantly by the end game. Okay. This has now been a long video, so we will wrap up here and we will take on the gym next time. And our rival. This is where we lost the first run. So fingers crossed, we have a better options now. So I'm feeling a lot more reliable about it. And our Pokemon are actually leveled up. Because it took 5 minutes instead of several hours. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.